Alright, Shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honor to the apostle, elders, great millstone who well. Salutations to all the brothers on the four corners of the earth, pushing this word and truth and sincerity. This is Ira from Great Millstone, Wisconsin. And I was watching Apostle Tahar's video he put up earlier on this Hebrew summit all these guys are having. And I was just thinking, like, man, they got to be psychotic to believe any of this bullshit, that they're bringing out, and there there are zombies that follow them. They got to be psychotic too, man. Like, there's something that has to be mentally wrong with you to believe the bullshit that's being spoon fed you, man. You know, just like the rest of society, man. The rest of society is basically detached from reality, man. And the people that follow these guys, like IUIC and GOCC and these other Israelite groups, and actually, come to this Israelites and all the factions that come to this Hebrew summit, you guys are delusional, man. You're detached from reality, bro. You have to be, There's no way you can believe different doctrines and have different disagreements like that, but still come together and still call yourselves friends, or y'all working together, wake up Israel or whatever have you. But because it raises one question. Okay, let's say all Israel wakes up, right? Who's gonna lead all Israel? FOPI or IUIC? GOCC or ISUPK? AOC or Sakari? Come on now. Come on now. A nation has to be in one accord, man. That's why when the Lord laid down the commandments, man, certain things that certain commandments that you broke had to be put to death. You had to be put to death for it. Because that's gonna bring folly in Israel, which is exactly what this is. You know? And then all Israel is gonna be on the same page, just like the rest of this country, man, the rest of this world is in a state of psychosis. So this, a detachment from reality, man. You know, being hearkening on the fables and just making up any and everything, man, to just not come to the realization of the reality that's before you, man. This is psychosis from Wikipedia, which is a it's a product of being psychotic, man. This psychosis says refers to an abnormal condition of the mind, described as involving a loss of contact with reality. You know, a loss of contact with reality, man. You guys think that everybody can be saved. Some of you guys think that 2/3 of Israel, some of you teach that 2/3 of Israel are going to be destroyed. Some of you think that all Israel is going to come together. It's all going to be hunky dory, But that's not the reality of the scriptures, man. This is the reality of the scriptures right here. Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 10. And he spread it before me, which is the scriptures, and it was written within and without, in scroll form. And there was written therein limitations and mourning and woe, man. Death, destruction, sorrow, mourning, sadness. That's what's in the scriptures, man. Prophecy, you know. And the prophecy is going to come to pass that the Arphad Egypt is the mark of the beast, man. Well, it's already coming to pass, you know. You guys are the prophets, man. As Jeremiah spoke of when he said, "The prophet that speaketh that healed the hurt of my people, saying peace, peace, and there is none." You guys are spiritual Hananiahs. Hananiah prophesied peace, that the Babylon Empire was going to be taken down and Israel was going to be delivered, but that wasn't so. And for teaching that false prophecy, he was put to death, man. So all of these men you see here are going to be put to death. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? No. Hell no. When you want to be somebody's friend, a friendship only works out if you're in like minds with each other, if you like the same things, if you have things in common. The only thing you guys have in common is that you all know that you're Israelites. That's it. Other than that, you have nothing else in common, man. All of you teach, every single one of you teach different doctrines. It says, a loss of contact with reality. People with psychosis are described as psychotic. People experiencing psychosis may exhibit some personality changes and thought disorder. Depending on its severity, this may be accompanied by unusual or bizarre behavior, as well as difficulty with social interaction and impairment in carrying out daily activities. I want to scroll down real quick. This third paragraph. The term psychosis is very broad and can mean anything from relatively normal aberrant experiences through to the complex of catatonic expressions of schizophrenia and bipolar type disorder. In properly diagnosed psychiatric disorders, psychosis is a descriptive term for the hallucinations, delusions, and impaired insight that may occur. So you guys are delusional, man. The rest of the world is delusional, man. They don't see reality, you know. Americans are so caught up in the fact that this presidential election that they are hallucinating, they're delusional about the fact that racism still goes on in the country, man. You know, you got people thinking that you have people that think that uh, you know blacks, Latins, and Native Americans aren't being oppressed. You have people that still think that this is the greatest country in the world, man. That's a delusion. That's a hallucination, and that's impaired insight, man. You know, these people have psychosis, man. These people are delusional. They're detached from reality. Psychosis is generally the term given to noticeable deficits in normal behavior, and more commonly to diverse types of hallucinations or delusional beliefs. You know, this is a delusional belief here. You know, Christianity. You know, everybody can be saved. That's a delusional belief. If you read the scriptures, that's being delusional, man. Now you're seeing what you want to see. You're not seeing reality. You're not seeing the scripture face value. You know, you see when people read the scriptures, man, they see love. You know, but the reality is lamentations, mourning, and woe. You know, this is matter of fact. Let me read some more up on of this psychosis. It says particularly with regard to the relation between self and others, as in grandiosity and pronoia or paranoia. You know, I want to click on delusions. You know, because there's actually a delusion part of psychosis as well, man. You know, and it's gonna break down what that is, man. Which is a belief system. You know, when you believe something that's not true. You know, it says psychosis may involve delusional beliefs, some of which are paranoid in nature. Put simply, delusions are false beliefs that a person holds on to without adequate evidence, such as all nations can be saved. That there's no adequate evidence in the scriptures to uphold that that statement, man. You know, all Israel will come together on this side. You know, there's no evidence for that. Uh, what else? Oh, the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip. There's no evidence of that. There's all types of evidence leading that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. You know, Cornelius isn't an Israelite. He's an Edomite. There's no evidence supporting that he's an Edomite, man. When you go into the scriptures, they propose the evidence that he's an Israelite, man. You know? Oh, rape in the scriptures is not moral. You know, you shouldn't be able to rape, and there should be no rape in the scriptures. The scriptures don't talk about rape, but there's no evidence to support that either, because there's evidence to support that rape is in the scriptures, man. You know, these people are these people are straight up delusional, man. Straight up psychotic, man. Reprobate season is at an all-time high. We're at the climax reprobate season right now. It says it can be difficult to change the belief, even with evidence to the contrary. So even all the evidence that the elders are bringing out, that the apostles are bringing out, all the scriptures, all the documents, all the words. We can bring out all the evidence we want, man, but it's not going to change that delusion, man, or that belief. You know. It says common themes of delusions are persecutory. The person believes that others are out to get them, things like that. But I want to go into this delusional belief. This is from delusion. A delusion is a belief that is held with strong conviction, despite superior evidence of the contrary. So despite superior evidence that the name, is not Jesus Christ, is Yahweh Shai, and the Lord's name, the Lord King of Slakia. The Lord's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. There's all types of superior evidence, letting you know in the scripture that that's his name, and we should be saying and praising his name, you know, but it's a strong conviction, you know. As a pathology, it is distinct from a belief based on false or incomplete information, which is what the rest of the world's been being spoon-fed, man. False and incomplete information, confabulation, dogma, illusion, or other effects of perception, you know, dogma or illusion or other effects of perception, man. So it's all a delusion, man. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. That dogma, man. The illusion, based on false or incomplete information. So the Lord is sending the Spirit upon you, man. And the Lord is sending those with the power to, persuade you to give you that strong delusion, man. And you're holding on to it like it's your last breath, like you're about to fall off the cliff and you're hanging on to the edge of, somebody's hand for dear life. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth. So you people are damned, man. Starting with you guys, man. You people are damned, man. You know the truth, man. And you choose to believe that bullshit, man. It says, that's about it on that, It says that they should all be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness, So the Lord is damning you guys, man. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables, man. Delusions, Just because you don't want to hear the truth, and, reality is too hard for you to accept, you turn to imaginations, man. You turn to imaginations, And you guys think that you're the every single one of you guys, man. Every single one of you guys, the Christian church, the Catholic church, think that you're the ones that have the truth, man. You think you're the ones that, and if not, you think you're the ones that are going to bring down Great Millstone, man. Like that fool Yashar, man. Or the LA dropouts, man. Or the Virginia dropouts, or the Detroit dropouts, or the guy from Toronto that dropped out. You guys are all suffering from psychosis, man. All you guys are psychotic. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. So you guys think that you're something, man. You guys think that you're heads of Israel, man. You think that you have the truth. You think that that you're something over the apostle and elders of the Great Millstone. You think yourselves to be great teachers when you're not, man. Think you guys are gonna be the leaders of Israel when Israel comes together on this side, man. That's a delusion. It says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. You guys don't prove your works, man. Not in righteousness, man. You guys prove your works in wickedness, Hell, some guys, they don't even prove their works, man. They don't go on the highways and byways. They don't teach. Matter of fact, you guys barely go on the highways and byways. You guys barely teach, man. So you guys are nothing, man. You guys deceive yourself, man. Which, a matter of deception, is delusion. Or psychosis, which is a loss of contact with reality, man. So with that, I just wanted to, shed a little light on this term psychosis. Just something I was thinking about for a little bit this afternoon. So you know what? I'm gonna end it there, and I want to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Call Yahweh Bashem Shai. Belongs to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of the earth that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, and are staying, and they have a tight grip on reality, man. Because the Most High is nothing to play with, man. You can send your spirit off in a whole new you know, put you in a whole nother reality, man. Have you thinking that you're bulletproof or something, you know. So with that, shalom.